How is it useful?
अर्पित है तुम्हारी क्लास में? अर्पित अर्पित हाँ आदित्य हाँ आशिमा
नाम लिख डायग्राम में यही हाथ है यही सेक्शन एक क्लास लेके दो लेगी रात को
हेलो
एक्टिव हो जाती तरफ कुछ नहीं पता होता है तो क्या करने वाला है लैपटॉप कॉपी किताब सब ऐसे ही रह जाता है
ये पियो ये ले जाओ चालू कर चलो ये ले
पापा देखो मैं 10th में हूँ, मैं 10th में। पापा कहने जाओ, वो आ गई है, मैम आ गई है। नहीं साइड में खाते रहो, नहीं सही ऑनलाइन है कि नहीं स्कूल के बारे में सारी कौन क्या कर रहे हो?
नेहा जसवाल के बा
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर
Good afternoon, sir.
पता पीला गुड आफ्टरनून को
Start this meeting after 2 or 3 minutes. Until that time, you can ask your friends, your members
Good morning, sir.
to come and join.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
एक पैकेट
परीक्षा हो रही है गुस्से में
तेरी मर्जी है भाई, अब चौधी चल रही है।
एक्चुअली मैं ये मीटिंग वैसे लेने वाला हूँ नहीं, लाइक तो आई गेस अभी ठीक आएगी थोड़ी। आई होप माय वॉइस इज क्लियर, राइट?
Yes, sir.
ओके, दैट्स ग्रेट। So all of you, please ask your friends to join the meeting so that we can start.
Okay, sir.
And teachers, you can ask your students to join the session. Teachers, coordinators, principals.
Sure, sir.
And please, to all of you, if possible, please open your camera so that we can interact and have a like a. Please open your camera, all of you.
Hi.
I can see most of you. Thank you so much.
ये लेती रहो, कैमरा बंद कर दे, जब कुछ बोले तो सही कर।
Hello, Neha, are you there? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so all of you, one more request. So please
Please
mute.
open your camera.
Maybe something. Okay.
Robotics.
ये सब भी होता। हाँ एग्जैक्टली।
अंदाज जो ट्यूशन होची मैथ रो तेज में दी दिन चेंज करियो बने एक दिन से ज्यादा
चीनी पानी।
All of you, please mute yourself.
आगे
क्या कह रहे हैं?
Neha, can you hear me? I guess he can start, Neha.
म्यूट कर ले।
কাছে চলে গেছে দেখুন, তোকে হারাবে বলে। কাজল ম্যামকে বলেছে কোন টিচার দিয়েছে, ও তো বরাবরই সৌমি। আর সৌমের স্যার কাছে সব অগাগুলো পড়ে, জাতির কাছে সায়েন্স নিয়ে পড়তে হবে না, ওর কাছে গেলে কেশব স্যারও তাই, ফিজিক্স স্যার অঙ্ক করায়।
Sir, the screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible. Okay, just give me.
Sir, visible now. जब तक क्लास आएगी टीवी भी नहीं चलेगा, not allowed.
Okay, so I guess all of you are aware about like what we are going to do today. Okay, who will tell me what we are going to do today? Anyone?
So to know how we make game.
So we will be knowing how to make games and apps.
Great, correct. Games and apps, right. You will not only like we will not only show you, okay, we'll give you the whole idea how you will create it, everything. Everything we do.
Root मतलब
हाँ क्या Yes, sir, I can't hear your voice.
Slideshow.
Can you hear me? Okay, so there is a technical issue. Now we are all set to start. Okay. Now Neha, you can start the session. Please start.
Hello everyone, good evening. Hi, I'm Neha Jaswal. Please. Everyone, kindly mute, please.
Ma'am, you should mute them from your side.
Yes, ma'am, you should mute from your side to all of them.
Okay, if possible, kindly mute. Okay, as I told you my name, I'm Neha Jaswal, Senior Innovation Engineer in STEMROBO Technologies. I welcome you all to the live webinar on gaming modules. Today I'm going to cover two of the modules, gaming modules introduced by ETIU. Firstly,
Quickly do a recap of ma'am, your voice is breaking.
just give me 1 minute.
मैंने शायद बंद किया ऑन है ऑन है
कभी कभार देश दूर तक फाइंड किया कर दी
कर दिया स्टार्ट कैसे आरती कर रहा हूँ अभी यही है ऑन शायद किसी और को दिखता है मम्मी देखो कितना सारा वो है धूप आ गया है यहाँ पे
Okay, everyone can see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully everything is resolved now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, kindly mute.
I'm gonna give you up.
Okay, as you can see my,
I'm gonna give you up.
as you can see the PPT over here. It itself says that today we are going to have a webinar on ideating gaming module. Basically, we are going to discuss about gaming module. Two of the modules I will introduce and cover in today's webinar. Okay. So first, I will proudly introduce the leading company STEMROBO Technologies, which is working in a field of EdTech for nurturing innovation and 21st century skills in K-12 students around the globe. Why I am saying that we are leading company? Because I would like to tell you that in past 1 year, we are associated with more than 2,500 schools and more are lined up. So coming to the today's topic is just a second, I'm just scrolling the PPT. Okay, so as you can see the screen, ATL theme of the month. So let me give you a very quick introduction. What is basically this gaming module and what are the levels of this gaming module? So as you can see here, the gaming section, there are levels over here: beginner, intermediate, and expert. In the beginner, almost everybody knows about the Scratch, right? And intermediate, we use these platforms. Actually, the Scratch is a platform for making the games. Okay, if you want to just increase your level, like for example, you want to make 2D games, then the platform is used Construct, name it Construct. And for 3D game, we use Unity. So today I will give you a small introduction of Scratch and one of the activity on Scratch. And coming to the gaming app, which you can see that beginner is MIT App Inventor. I think most of you know about MIT App Inventor. Here you develop mobile applications. If you want to go on intermediate level, a little bit high from the beginner level, then there is a platform which is Modular. And for the expert session, it is Thunkable. So Thunkable also, I assume that most of you have heard. If not, then today we are going to learn one of the application, a gaming application, which will be made using Thunkable platform. Okay, so I'm starting with the Scratch. Just let me open the screen. So everybody knows Scratch. Just raise your hand. Everybody knows Scratch. Whoever knows Scratch, raise your hand. Just raise your hand. All right, many hands are here. Okay.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live.
Very good. Okay, whoever is singing,
Never gonna give
it is
you
very nice. Okay, kindly mute, please. So I'm going to share just a minute. I'm going to share my screen to the Scratch.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna
Just
let you
make sure
down.
that you know about Scratch. Okay. Can you see my screen? Just raise a hand if you can see my screen. All right. Okay. Okay, so here the first activity I'm going to do on Scratch is very basic activity, hide and seek. First of all, why hide and seek? Because hide and seek is something, a game which we have played in our childhood. There are so many students over here, younger students who obviously play hide and seek. So that game is very much close to our heart, and how to construct, how to imitate that game on Scratch, that I'm going to share today. Okay, so let's take one of the sprite. So here I'm taking one of the sprite. Let's take this cat only. If you want to select the other sprite, obviously they in the sprite section there are so many other sprites which you can take. I want a particular animal, so I'm taking that animal only. This trick is looking good, so I'm taking this. And whichever I don't want, just a second. Okay, whichever I don't want, whichever sprite I don't want, I'm just deleting it. Okay. And here also I'm changing the backdrop. Backdrop, you can take any backdrop. You already know this. So I'm taking this backdrop over here. Okay. And let's start the coding. As I told you, the concept is hide and seek.
We should do in the laptop.
What?
This coding we should do in the laptop.
Well, if you want, yes, you can do the coding. Okay.
What
All
is the website name, ma'am?
stats.mit.edu. Otherwise, what you can do is the recording is saved and it will be given to you guys also. So what you can do is you can see the recording and try it later. Okay, that also you can do. Right now, I will suggest you to focus on the coding, how it is working and how I'm changing it with the coding. Okay.
Ma'am, if we use any clue from here, so ma'am, it will work like that clue.
What? Please repeat your question, please.
Ma'am, if we select the move 10 steps, so ma'am, it will
Yes,
move 10 steps.
yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay, all right then. I'm starting the code, okay? All right. So what basically we are going to do is, as I told you, that this is hide and seek, right? So this particular sprite should hide and then again show, correct? What we are going to do is, this is the event over here. Most of you knows the scratch. So this is the event over here. Whatever coding you are doing under this event, that event you need to describe over here in the coding area. Okay. From the event section, I'm taking one of the event which I'm going to use is under this when flag click event. I'm going to make this sprite a hide for 1 second and show for 2 seconds. The project is clear in my mind. Okay. Whatever I want to do, it is clear in my mind. But what I have to do is, according to that, in the loop, I have to set that coding only. Understood? Okay. So what I told you, it will show for 2 seconds and hide for 1 second. It means that there will be some coding which is related to show, hide, and wait for a few seconds. Correct? That you need to search for. So where you will get it? In the looks, you will get show and hide. Let me show you that. We'll scroll down and here it is show. I told you that I'm going to show this for 2 seconds only. Okay. From the control, I'm going to show this for 2 seconds. What? If it is going to show for 2 seconds, it will be coming after showing, no, so that it can be there. Okay. So show for 2 seconds, you can also edit over here, showing for 2 seconds, and then again go to looks and take the block hide and hide for, again go to control and take 1 second. See, now whenever I will click this flag, this will be showing for 2 seconds and hide. Again, I'm clicking the flag and it is showing for 2 seconds and hide. Now, what I want is again and again, I'm clicking the flag. I don't want that. Do you want that? Obviously not, right? So let's do one thing, that it should be an ongoing process, which is never ending process until unless we are following some condition or something like that. Okay. So from the control, you can also add it. Like, for example, I want to repeat this process for 2 times. Let's say for 2 times. Okay. Whatever process I want to repeat, no, I will keep this, the whole process under this, repeat 2 times. It goes like this. Now, kindly like this.
Excuse me, ma'am.
It is showing for 2 seconds. Again, it is showing, and now it is hiding, and the code is done. Why? Because this process was repeating for only 2 times. Now I want this process.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, we cannot forever block also, ma'am.
Yes, obviously, I'm coming on that only. My next step was that only. I don't want to repeat it only for 2 times. I want this forever. Forever means never ending, right? I'll repeat that. Now see, once the flag is clicked, now I'm doing nothing. My hands are in the air, and now it is going on and on and on. For 2 seconds, it is showing. For 1 second, it is hiding. For 2 seconds, it is showing, and for 1 second, it is hiding. Understood, everyone? But let me ask you one thing. You all played or play hide and seek, right? If somebody knows that this is your particular area where you will hide, then it will be very easy to find you, right? The trick I took, the sprite I took, it is showing and hiding at the same place, correct? So obviously, what is the purpose of this game? No, it's not solving the purpose. No, the game should be a little bit tough. What we can do is we can make sure that after hiding, whenever it is showing, it is going to the random position on the screen. That we can do, correct? So how to do that? I'll go to motion. In the motion, there it is, show, go to random position. So after hiding, it will go to the random position because the loop is going to repeat. It will go to the random position and then show. See. Now it is going to the random position, isn't it? Right? So there it is. This was the one of the steps which was done for the check. It is hiding and showing, and going to the random positions. All right. Now there is a condition. I also want to score, right? I also want to score that whatever I'm playing, I want a score from there. Okay. So what to do for that? And whenever I'm clicking, if a sprite is hiding and showing, why can't we do like whenever I'm clicking it, then I'm scoring. Whenever it is showing, okay, so I'll click it, it means I found it, I clicked it, then I should score, correct? So for doing that, what I'm going to do is when this is sprite click, there is one another event which is known as when this is sprite click. It means whenever you will click this sprite under this event, whatever coding you are going to do, it will follow that event. All right. So what I want is whenever this sprite is clicked, it should create one sound. Okay. First, start sound stop, and then what I want is I also want it to score. But before doing that, let me show you how it works. Okay. I'm going to this.
Can you repeat this step, ma'am? Because I am not understood with it.
What, beta?
Ma'am, can you repeat this step, ma'am? I'm not understood with it properly.
Okay, all right. So this is the as I took when flag clicked. This is also one event. Whatever is under whatever coding you are doing under this event, that will be followed only if the flag is clicked. But now this is the different event when this sprite is clicked. Whatever sprite you have taken, whenever I will click that sprite, it will produce one sound. See, when I'm clicking this, can you hear it?
Clear, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, dear.
Excuse
All
me,
right.
ma'am.
Now what I want is whenever I'm clicking this, I
Excuse
also
me, ma'am.
want to change the score as well. So let's create a score. Score is a variable. It's not constant. It obviously it changes. So that is why I'm going to variable section. And here from the variable section, I'll create a new score, which I am writing over here. Okay. And there you can see score over here. Obviously, you can set anywhere on the screen. All right. So this is score 0 here. And what I do is whenever I'm starting the game, it should set to 0. Whenever flag will be clicked, set the score to 0. And whenever the sprite will be clicked, then it should change the score by 1. It means the score will be added by 1 and 1 and 1. Understood? Now let's see, let's play this game. See, whenever I'll click this, it will change the score. Understood? 3. Now you will say that, ma'am, this game is too easy and this is forever game. This sprite is coming forever. It is showing, hiding, and so on. When this game is going to end? Obviously, you never know when this game is going to end. Obviously, we have to limit it, right? We have to introduce some certain kind of condition to limit it. How to do that? Okay, first of all, let me ask you, are you comfortable with totally English, or should I go for Hindi as well?
Ma'am, in English only.
Comfortable with
Hindi.
Okay, all right.
We are comfortable with the English.
All right, okay.
English.
Ma'am,
All
in
right.
Hindi.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, okay, I'll go for Hindi a little bit, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, so what I was saying is, this is done. So for limiting that thing, what should do? I'll take a condition which will be checked. The condition will be checked throughout the game. Okay, so that is why I'm taking forever. If I'm taking the condition, what is condition? Like I am eating food, I am getting energy. Okay, there is a condition. If I will eat, then I will get the energy, right? So if then condition, I'm going to introduce. Okay, so here it is. If from the operator, I'm taking a mathematical equation. If the score which you have made, if the score is equal to 10, I'm taking not 10, I'm taking 5. If the score is equal to 5, then what it should do is it should broadcast a message. What is broadcasting a message? It is just for an indication that this process is done. Now do the another process which comes under the broadcasting. Okay. So what I want is, and after this, I want to stop this game. So I'm taking a stop all over here. Under the control section, you will get stop all over here. Okay. And here from the sprite, I'm going to paint a game over sprite. Here I'm going to write game over. All right. And you can see on the screen as well. You can set the game over here. Here. Going to the code. What I want is obviously none of the game is there, which shows the game over thing at the starting of the game, right? It should be shown in the end of the game, or if you are losing the game, correct? Here is the though no losing as such, no losing, it's just gaming over after the 5 points. Okay, what I want is under the event, whenever the flag will be clicked and whenever it will receive the message, there will be two events, when it will show and when it will hide. Whenever I'm starting it, then it should hide. Whenever it is getting the message, after getting after it is equal to 5, then now let's see the game. Here you are starting the game over here. As you can see, 3, 4, 5. And after 5th score, it is showing game over. Understood, everyone?
Ma'am, can you change the speed of this?
Yes, obviously you can increase the speed over here. Whatever speed you like, you can adjust over here. Even you can randomly select how many seconds you want. Like randomly, I want it to go from randomly selected from 1 second to 5 seconds. So maybe sometime it will come a little bit faster. Maybe sometime it will come a little bit slower. If you want to increase the speed, obviously you can do it here. Instead of showing for 1 second, you can show for 2 seconds. Instead of 2 seconds, you can show for 1 second. Now the speed is increased, right?
Yes.
All right, then this was the scratch activity. A very small scratch activity, which I think you understood. Okay. If you want, you can save over here. Obviously, you can save over here. Okay. All right, then. Now, coming to the next part is, which is thumb cable. As I told you, just a second, let me open that site. Thumb cable. In thumb cable, we are going to make an one application which will be based on a gaming application. Okay, this is also a game, and that will be a little bit educational game. That is a quiz game. I'll show you. Just give it a second, it will get started. Okay, there you are. You can see here. Let me show you a quiz app. I'm just going to show you the preview of this application. Then I'll tell you how to make it. Okay. Just a second. Screen 1 and screen 2.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I think this app is like the MIT App Inventor only.
Yes, but this is the advanced form. As I told you in my PPT also, na, the beginner
Yes,
level
ma'am.
is MIT. Yes, the beginner
Yes, ma'am.
level.
I know because I have made the apps on MIT App Inventor.
Very good, very nice. Let me first join Thunkable, okay? Then I'll share the screen, okay? Meanwhile, if anyone want to ask anything about Scratch, you are welcome.
Ma'am, what's the difference between Thunkable and Scratch?
You're not audible.
Ma'am, what's the difference between Thunkable and Scratch?
Well, Thunkable is totally for the mobile application. Okay. Whatever you want to make, you want to make any mobile application, gaming application, that will be done on Thunkable. And Scratch is basically for game development, only for game development. There you can't go for any any mobile operating applications. You can't transfer it into the mobile. Okay.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, how can we save the coding of the Scratch?
What?
Ma'am, how can we save the coding of the Scratch?
How to save it?
Yes, ma'am.
On the upper side, on the left upper side, there is untitled written over there. You can rename it. Okay, like for example, you can rename the game we made today, hide and seek. And then there is an icon, it save automatically. If it is not saving, then there will be an icon on the right side, save now. You can save now, okay? And then you can, for that you need your ID as well, okay?
Okay, ma'am, clear.
Just give me a minute. I'm logging in, okay, in Thunkable.
भाई साहब ये यूनिवर्सल की चल रही है क्लास मेरे को तो समझ नहीं आ
It's
रहा
not made. Okay, so this is the website over here, okay? So sorry for that, I think accidentally it deleted. So I'm starting making the application over here, all right? So what is the first of all, why we are using this platform? Because this is the, like, first of all, if you want to do expert level coding.
My screen is not visible.
What?
The screen is not visible.
Okay, just a second, just let me know if it is visible, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Is it visible now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, it is not visible.
Now, is it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Visible.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
here I'm
Visible.
going.
Visible.
Okay. Now mute, please mute.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I ask something?
Yes, please.
Ma'am, when I was working with you, ma'am, ma'am, in my Scratch, it is not showing the option of hide and show.
Under the looks you are seeing, under the block palette looks.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I scrolled it up and down, but ma'am, it is not showing the options of hide and show. So, ma'am,
Okay, okay, first of all, it is, I don't think it is possible. Second thing, which Scratch version you are using, 2.0 or 3.0? Just check and tell me, okay? All right, so let's
Excuse me,
start
ma'am.
creating a new application over here on Thunkable. As I was telling, why Thunkable? Because first of all, if you want to start without knowing any textual. Okay, whenever we talk about coding, most of the students, most of the elder ones, they think like, oh no, oh my god, it's a kind of language, we can't learn it. No, no, bahut kuch, there are so many function keys and everything, we have to do some rote learning, thoda ratta marna padega. No. So for resolving all these things, we are introducing Thunkable, because there is a block coding, and block coding, mark my words, it's very easy to understand, because whatever you are thinking, it is already converted into the code. What you have to do is you just have to drag and drop on the screen. That's it. Correct? As you've seen in the Scratch as well, it was so easy. Was I writing something? No, I wasn't, right? What I was doing is that whatever is my mind, whatever I want to create, I was just taking, I just have to be that much, you have to be a little bit knowledge of where the blocks are actually. And let me tell you, if you are handling any platform, such platforms, after using for more than two times, you are used to of it. It is so handy. Okay. So this is Thunkable over here. So I'm going to create one application. I'm going to give name quiz app, because I'm going to create a kind of quiz application. Okay. Now you will ask, why ma'am, why quiz application? Why not something like gaming thing or something like that? Why I'm saying this? Let me give you one example. I think everybody knows about KBC, didn't you?
Yes,
Everybody
ma'am.
knows about KBC, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So KBC में क्या होता है? What happens in KBC?
Ma'am, they ask the Bachchan ask question.
Yeah, they ask certain questions. They give options. If you are giving the answer, then you are scoring. Obviously you are winning cash prizes. And if you are not, then you are out of the game. Correct? So
Yes,
I
ma'am.
thought
Yes, ma'am.
there should be, obviously, if there is something which is so much trending, like for example, that KBC show, right? So obviously, whenever you are going for any exam or something, obviously you are preparing yourself, isn't it? Obviously, there is a curriculum, there is a syllabus, you have to learn from that only, and then you have to give the exam. So I was thinking, why not a quiz app? In the quiz app, I can add 5,000 questions, so that that application will be useful for so many people. Whoever wants to go and go for the examination. Let's say, for example, we are taking a topic of general knowledge, or there are so many topics, there are so many students there who are preparing for JEE, for this NEET, and so many things. Why can't we, obviously are mugging in the books, right? But this is your digital era. Why can't you go for digital things, right? Just take your mobile, see that app, download that application, and you will see numerous questions with the option. You can even get to know that whether your question, whether your answer is wrong or right. So I thought that let's add a score also, just to make a fun of it, that how much you are scoring for that, for that, and so on. That is why I took this quiz app. All right. So let's start. It's very easy to take. Obviously, if I'm asking about anything like game is good. Scratch, as you saw, that Scratch is already having so many sprites. It is having a background, and so many designing is already given. You just have to choose, right? But in mobile application, you have to design as well. Let's say, for example, in your mobile, obviously every person in the world, I can say, are using mobile, right? So in mobile, why we are using mobile? There are certain applications which helps you for the daily life. Like for example, I never wake up until unless my alarm is ringing, right? So I'm dependent upon my alarm also. That is one of the application which is I'm using on daily life, right? Which is I'm using in daily life. So that is why these applications are so many, like uses in our daily life. Okay. So to design that application, you can see your design and blocks. For coding purpose, you need to go on blocks. For the designing purpose, you need to design over here. Let's say, for example, I want a quiz app. What I'll do is I'll take first I want to change the color, whatever property you want to change for the particular design, it is given over here. Like for example, I want to change the background color. Okay, so let's take this yellow color. I love yellow color, so I'm taking yellow color. The screen color, you can see that it has been changed. If you want to see whatever you are doing, it is good, or how it will look on your web application or mobile application, you can go and check over here. The preview you can see. Okay. So obviously this on the screen one, I'm adding one label. Why I'm adding label, and what is label basically? Whatever you want to show, but you don't want to change anything. Okay. Whatever textual or image thing you want to show, that you can show in the under the label. Here you can increase the size as well. Okay. You can change the text of the label from here. Like for example, I want to write question 1 is capital of, I'm taking very easy question, obviously, capital of India. Okay. This is my question. If you want to change some of the properties, like for example, if you want to make it bold, you can change the property over here. Okay. If you want to make it italic or underline or so many things are here, you can do it. Right now, I want only bold. Okay. So I'm clicking on it. I don't want like that. If you want to change the font size, you can obviously change the font size over here. If you want to make it a little bit bigger. So I want it, so I'm doing like that. Okay. This is my question. Obviously, the question is on the screen. There will be two options, and the option should be clickable. Why I'm saying clickable? Because whenever you will click that option, then only you will know now that whether the answer is correct or wrong. Correct? So what I'm going to do is, here in the component section, you can see button. Okay. So I'm taking button over here. One button. Now it can't be only one answer. It should be, this is objective, no? So I'm taking two buttons. Okay. You can align it. You can see the linings over here for the alignment. You can align it like this. So in this button, I am writing the right answer, which is Delhi. Making it bold. Okay. If you want to change the color or anything, you can change it. Okay. And for this, I'm writing Mumbai. All right. If you want to change the font size, or you want to change the size of your button, this is very easy. Just drag it and you can change it. Okay. I think I'm clear till now. Okay. After this, what I want is whatever answer, whatever button you are clicking, it should show whether your answer is correct or wrong. Okay. For that, I'm introducing another label over here. Increasing the size of the label like this. And obviously in this label, I want to write correct answer or wrong answer. So I'm deleting the text. Whatever color you want, no, I want black color only. So I'm taking the black color only. Whatever I will write, whatever the representation will be, not representation, whatever the, just a second, I think I opened something. Okay, whatever you want to write over here, whenever, like if you are clicking Delhi, then obviously it is a correct answer. And if you are clicking Mumbai, then it will be a wrong answer, right? Okay. So that answer will display over here. Okay. And then what I want is, I want to switch the screen. Why I'm switching the screen? Because I want to go to the another question. What I'll do is, I'll take one button over here and a little bit over here. And this button will be next question. Okay. Next question. Like this. Obviously, it is not fitting over here. I'll increase it. If you want to change the color, alignment, whatever you want to change, you can do it over here. Making it font bold. This also I'm making font bold. And done. So one of the question with the solution, with the option, not solution, with the solution, with the option, it is done over here. So what I want is, I want whenever you are clicking this next question, the another question should appear. Okay. So I'll add one screen over here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the screen one, ma'am, we can install one button also. Ma'am, if the person who was doing this, ma'am, don't know the answer, ma'am, we can install them one more button solution so that the screen tell the answer.
Absolutely. It is up to your creativity, your innovation, whatever you want, like whatever, like for example, you saw this, whatever I have made, you just clicked in your mind that there should be one more thing to be added. Obviously, it can be, you can add several things over here, right? Whichever you want in your application, right? I'm telling you very basic one, what we can do. Okay. After learning this, obviously you can do that, right? It is up to you what kind of designing you want to do. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, dear. Okay, so I have added one screen to it. So before going to that screen, I'm going to do the coding over here. Okay. So here I'm going to the blocks. Now, what I want is, first of all, whenever the screen is starting, do you want to add the score as well? Just raise your hand if you want to add the score as well. Okay, all right. So for adding the score, as I told you in the Scratch also, that you have to add the variable. So I'm initializing a variable over here first. So the name I'm writing the same, score. And that will, whenever it will start with 0. Okay, here I have initialized. Now what I want is, let me check which button was the correct answer. This button number 1 was the correct answer, right? So I'll write when button 1 click. Whenever these are the components over here, which you have used for the designing. Obviously, you are doing the coding from here only. Some basic and core coding are given under this section. Okay, whichever you want to connect. Okay. Now, whenever the button 1 is clicked, then what is happening is, this is the label. Obviously, you have to check the label. Every time I change the name of the label, today I have not changed label number 2. What will happen is, the label 2 text, set label to text. Obviously, if somebody is clicking button number 1, then the label will say correct answer. Okay. And if you can duplicate as well. We are adding button number 2. When button 2 is clicked, then set the same label as wrong answer, right? Like this. Okay. Let me show you that. Go to the design. First, I'm checking. This is okay. Here you can see the web preview. I'm not done with the coding. Here you can see. It looks like this. If you are clicking on Delhi, it is showing correct answer. If you're clicking on Mumbai, it is showing wrong answer. All right.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, like we do in MIT App Inventor, we have to download that app. In this, we don't have to download. It
No,
is
you
like,
can. This is the web preview. But if you want to add in your mobile as well, yes, you can add in your mobile. Even you can live your application. And here you can see the download and publish button. You can download as well.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, can you please send the link?
Link for Thunkable?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I joined late, so can you please send it?
Yeah, sure. Just a second. In the
Thank
chat.
you.
Mom, I have a doubt.
Okay, done. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can we use 4 options for giving the answer?
Yes, you can. Why not?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes, dear. Tell me.
मैम मैम कुछ ऐप्स में होता है कि मैम जैसे टिक पे क्लिक करो या ऐसे उस पे क्लिक करो तो मैम इस पे हम वो ऐड नहीं कर सकते हैं?
You can add obviously. बिल्कुल add कर सकते हैं बेटा. You can see here, like for example, I'm taking this. एक option आता है. You can make it clickable. Okay. Just a second. Let me take this. This
Ma'am,
button.
can we add an image on the background?
Yes, absolutely. You can add the image. No problem. You can add the image over here in the assets, and then you can call it directly in the file. Okay. Here you can add.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Okay then. This is I am not done with the coding also. As I told you, and on your demand, that I have to add the score as well, right? So I'm adding the score here from the variable section. As I have initialized, I'm changing the score by 1 if the answer is correct. Okay. And if your answer is not correct, then what you have to do is change the app variable by -1. There will be negative marking also. Okay. If your answer is wrong, then there it will detect the number, and if your answer is right, then it will add on number add on 1 as a score. All right. You can obviously, it is not necessary to add 1 only. You can add 10, 100, whatever you like. Okay. So there is also one button which is next question. See, next question button, right? So this button also should be, obviously, if you are clicking it, then it should switch to the another screen, right? So I'll
Yes.
go to the box and I'll go to button number 3. And whenever I'll click button 3, then from control, I'll take navigate to screen 1. It means then whenever it will be clicked, just a second, it will take you to screen number 2. Okay, that is what I want. This one is done. And let's check it, whether all the buttons and everything is working or not. Okay. There it is. As I showed you, it will show you the answer, correct answer, wrong answer, and it will take you, switch you the screen also. Understood, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right then. Now, if there is any query, kindly ask. No queries? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Do you have any query?
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in this we can make gaming apps and a mobile app, but in Scratch we can make only gaming apps.
Yes, you can make you in the Scratch also. You can do several things, but obviously you can't download it and use it in your mobile as a mobile application, right?
And ma'am, in the Scratch, we cannot also publish our app.
Yes. If you are publishing also, there is a studio where you can publish. No, it is not open to
Yes,
public.
ma'am.
Yeah. So this is
But here, ma'am, the watermark also comes, like the watermark also comes. So React Native is much better than this.
yes, exactly. All right. So if you want to add another screen, the easiest way to do it is you can go for the screen one. Okay. And here is the duplicate option, as you can see.
No, but this cannot be used on a large scale. Like Thunkable cannot be used on a large scale.
Ma'am,
As there are ads and there is a watermark also which comes on the splash screen.
excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
No, but then why do we use this?
Ma'am, after this session, if someone forgets the coding, then
Yeah.
the videos are available on the YouTube or
Well,
the,
I will just a second. I'll send you just a second. Just give me 1 minute. I'll send to you.
Monday.
Okay. Can you see this?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, then why do we use Thunkable as there is one watermark also?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Ma'am, why do we use Thunkable then? Like there is one watermark also in that.
Totally different. In Thunkable, you can make several things and use it as an application. Okay, let me give you one example.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
We can use it, but whenever we open that app, the splash screen comes like it is written Thunkable.
Obviously, you are using that platform, then it will publish its name also, no?
Ma'am, then but it is not good. Like it cannot be used on a large scale.
No, you can publish it on the Play Store also. You can publish it.
No, but publish on Play Store takes money.
Yes, exactly.
2,500 rupees.
Yes, I know that. If you have made a really very good game or application, then you can go for that expending that money, no?
Then why do we use this? If there is a watermark, there are many other options, right?
There are many options. Thunkable is one of the platform which is given, first of all, which is given by Niti Aayog. This is government-based site. Let me show you over here. Just a second. Let me tell you the benefits as it is written on the screen as well. Drag and drop components. There is no limitation that where you are sitting, what you are doing. You don't have to sit in the cubicle, space, and then you have to do your work. It's not like that. You can be anywhere, and you can make your application from any corner of the world. Okay.
Ma'am, what is the best app according to you?
Well, according to me, because I have used MIT also, I have used Thunkable also, and I really enjoyed on Thunkable. MIT is also very good. MIT is for beginners, but there are so many other options in Thunkable. Okay. And first of all, and very important thing is in MIT, you can't directly publish it. But in Thunkable, you can live your app by publishing it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
okay, babe.
All right. Just a second. So let me tell you. As you can see, I'm just trying to tell you that this gaming module, why this gaming module has been introduced. Just a second. Because as you can see, I'm just showing you the revenue, how fast it is growing over here. I'm sure you know about the, virtual gaming as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So it is going so fast. This industry is going so fast. That is why we are targeting, small students, the younger minds who are capable to, do this kind of coding. First of all, it is very easy, very handy, easy to understand, easy to do. It is not a textual coding which a person need to first learn and then do. You can do by yourself, by, just operating.
But textual coding has a lot more options, right?
Yes, obviously it has. There are so many things. That AI is there, machine learning is there. Obviously, there are so many options. But where to start from? It happens like that. Like there are 100 stairs, and you climb on the 100th at the first time. No, obviously you're not, right? You start from the stair number 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So according to your age, according to your class, in which class you are right now. According to that, what you should learn, which your mind also can accept, right? So that is why we give steps to follow. If you are going obviously ahead from that, then it is obviously you're gifted. Okay. All right. So important thing is, if you want whatever I told you in the today's session, if you want to see, if you want to learn, if you want to access all of it, then you can go right now. Also, you can go on Google Lens and you can scan the barcode. The whole thing. Let me show you also. On my mobile also, I have that application. Whenever I go for, whenever somebody asks, then do you have any, just a second. Can you see? I'm showing this, my mobile over here. Can you see that?
Yes, ma'am.
There are so many options over here. You can see. Okay. I've just searched for game development, and there are whatever courses are there. First of all, it is free of cost. Okay. Whatever is free, I don't think there is any harm or in taking that, right? The course is absolutely free, accessible to every single one of you. Whatever you saw today, if you liked it, the Thunkable is obviously, it's a very good platform to go for it, because it is also introduced by government. Okay, so whatever government has introduced, so obviously it is authentic. You can go for it. Okay, if you want to learn these courses, then I will insist you that kindly scan this barcode, or you can go on Play Store, and you can go for learning.stemrobo.com. You can go there and just download that application. You will see number of courses are there, which is from the basic level to advanced level. Everything is free of cost. What you need is a mentor or guidance from your teacher, or from any tutor or engineer, just a little bit guidance. And I'm sure that most of you are very smart. You can handle on your own. If you're having a file or document or video, if you'll go and access over here, then you will see that every single application is documented. It is in video form. Everything is step by step over here. You will learn everything without any help. Okay. And here I have given the Thunkable website also, which I have used. Scratch, everybody knows, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, I'm showing you this. If somebody, I just want you to show that, kindly go for the Google Play Store and just download this application and turn on your camera and show me. That will show that you are really interested. If you are really interested in learning, go for it. Okay, raise your hand, whoever is going to install that. Just raise your hand. All right. So come on, install it. That is free of course. Free, like free
Ma'am,
of
can
cost.
you just send that app link on the chat?
That will be sent. Okay. All right. Just give me 1 minute. I'll send you. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the link is opening STEMROBO Learn, not Thunkable.
Yes, ma'am, it is on STEMROBO Learn.
Yes, ma'am, not Thunkable. So, ma'am, the link is, I think.
The link is from where you are taking that link.
Ma'am, the one you showed on the screen.
Okay, just a second. This learning.stemrobo.com.
Yes, ma'am, it's showing.
That is, yeah, that is for that link is this link, learning.stemrobo.com, is for the course. The barcode is for the course. And Thunkable you can open like Scratch only. Okay. But obviously on Thunkable I told you only one application, correct? What if you want to learn something extra? There are so many mobile like applications has been made only. Okay, that is given under this course.
Okay.
Okay. So whoever has downloaded, just open your camera and show me that you have downloaded it.
Ma'am, but ma'am, you have not sent the link on the chat.
I have sent the link. Just a second. Okay, I think.
Ma'am, should I send if you're not able to send?
Just a second. I'm sending you in the chat only.
Ma'am, kindly send the link, please.
Just a second, dear. I'm asking. It is written over here, but why it is not sending? Just a second. Okay, it's there. You see that?
Yes, ma'am, now I can see.
Okay. And this is another link for the course.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ma'am, here I can see that welcome to Thunkable. To make sure you get best experience, we are going to ask you a few questions. Which of these describes you or role best? Ma'am, so
Yeah,
what
yeah,
should we do?
that is the procedure to follow. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, that is the procedure to follow. You have to follow that procedure.
Ma'am, I have got the Thunkable on my phone, and I can see that the start building option and the inventory management.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Go for edu.com.
Yeah, phone वाला था और भी किसी
Ma'am,
को
are you
बोल-
saying to me?
Please repeat again.
क्या बोली थी वो?
आपने
edu.stemrobo. edu.stemrobo.com. Yes.
EDU. Ma'am, is it in the caps or small?
Small letter.
Okay, ma'am. EDU. Ma'am?
Yes.
EDU dot
stemrobo.
Robo. Ma'am, ma'am, is it AM or M?
It is just, I'm sending you the link in the chat box only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, in my phone it is showing that this site can't be reached.
edu.stemrobo.com.
Yes, ma'am. The link which you have sent on the group, on the chat box.
Well, see, is my camera on? Can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when I am clicking, it is not showing this.
edu.stemrobo.com.
Ma'am, I'm just copying that link and pasting. Then it is not showing. Ma'am, now it has shown. See.
Now it is showing? Okay, all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the chat
Ma'am,
box,
it is.
you can find.
Ma'am, when I am logging, it is showing that you have invalid login. Please try again.
Okay, I have sent in the chat box as well. Kindly check it over there. Done, everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not able to do.
Okay. Try it later then, no problem. Okay.
Ma'am, now it is started loading.
All right, then it's okay. You can download it later. Okay.
Ma'am, can we download it on the phone also through the
Yes,
Play Store?
obviously. You can use it as a web application. You can use it as a mobile application as well. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Now I can download.
All right.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Okay. Now am I audible?
Ma'am, is it available on the phone like
Yes, ma'am.
application like STEMROBO Learn? Ma'am, STEMROBO Learn.
Yes, yes, yes. It is available. You can even go to the Google Lens. Okay. Is there a Google Lens? Go to the Google Lens and just scan the barcode which I am presenting. Can you see
Ma'am,
the?
I have downloaded that STEMROBO Learn.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. You can use this. It is really very helpful. Very helpful.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right then. So as I told you on the Thunkable also, I told you how to create that application. So I was telling that you have already seen that I introduced the second screen. Do you want me to continue how to change the score as well?
What, ma'am?
I was telling, okay, let me share the screen first. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I was telling that talk is this. You want? I told you also. You can. What you can do is you can add the score over here. Okay. So here I'm adding screen number 3, and let's go to screen number 3. As you can see, I have duplicated the screen number 3. That is why it is coming like this. And in the design also, what you have to do now, you just have to change the question and you have to change the options. Correct? So like for example, okay, suggest me any question. Anyone?
Ma'am, how many languages are there for the app development?
Okay, the question which kid can answer. Okay, it can be in for like related to India, general knowledge question, this kind of thing you can do.
Okay. How many states are there in India?
Okay, and also tell me the answer.
Which is the highest mountain?
What?
Which is the highest mountain in the world?
Okay, first of all, tell me how many states are there in India?
29.
Okay.
28.
So I'm writing a question over here, as you can see. Now what I have to do is, obviously the question is a little bit longer. I'm changing this label. See, I'm changing the size of the label over here so that it can get fit. All right. Now here you can give the number instead of, obviously you have duplicated it. Then you have to change the text over here. So 28, someone is saying 28 and someone is saying 29, right? So which is the correct answer?
28.
Ma'am, 28.
28.
So I have already given the next question over here. Okay. Also, you can add go back. Like if somebody wants to, go back to the and check the answer again, then you can also go back. Okay. So question number 2 is how many states are there in India? And there is next question. I'm also adding one more screen. And let's do the coding for this. Screen number 3. Let's go for blocks. The coding is already there. So here I'm deleting this one because it is initialized in the screen number 1. Here is, I just have to check that which button is actually the correct answer. As you are saying that 28 is the correct answer, right? Then button number 6 is correct answer. And button number 5 is not. So button 6 is correct answer and button 5 is wrong answer. And the score is already given here. Whenever the button number 4 will be clicked, it will switch to the screen number 4. It is not taking that. Let's take the code again. Navigate here and it will take screen number 4. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm adding a screen over here. I'm not duplicating. I'm just adding a screen over here. And what I'm doing is screen number 4. I'm taking this screen number 4 as a scoreboard. Okay. I'm taking it as a scoreboard. Let's add a scoreboard. I think it's hanging. Okay, all right. So on the scoreboard, what I want to write over here is, let's add a label just to show that this is a scoreboard, just to show. Okay. So the label is there. Okay. In this label, you just have to write this is your score code. All right.
Ma'am, can we add a hint box?
Yes, you can. You can add the hint box as well. No problem. Okay. All right. Now in this, I want to just add that what is the total score over here. I'm taking another label. think it's hanging. So in this, I'm writing total score. Taking one more label and showing here. That label will be set, whatever you are. Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, this is the label over here. And here I'm deleting the text so that you can see the actual numbers. Okay, let's do the coding. Here in the variable, you can see it's not opening. Okay.
Ma'am, how can we add timer?
Yes, you can add anything you want. Yes, you can add timer. I think the system is a little bit low. What you have to do, everything is added obviously over here. Everything is added. The screen, whenever the correct answer is there, it is adding the score. Whenever the wrong answer is there, it is deducting the score. What you have to do is you just have to set that score over here. That's it. Okay. So whenever it is showing, it's too slow. It's too slow today. What basically you have to do is, let me tell you this, because the site is too slow now. Okay, it's hanging too much. So basically you have to show the total score. You are already added +1 and -1 whenever it is a correct answer, whenever it's a wrong answer. All right. What you have to do is just you have to show from the variable you are seeing the block codes. You just have to drag and drop, and you have to take set variable score at the whatever variable you have created, the score variable you have created, then you have to add the score. That's it, and you are done with this application. All right. And obviously you can add several things in this. It is not like that this is the only application. You can add so many things. Even you can add music and everything, the images and so on. All right.
Ma'am, we can add the timing also.
Yes, you can add the timer as well. All right. Okay, then. So I'll take a leave from this class now. It was very nice to interact you all guys. And the link I have already shared in the chat box. Kindly make sure that you are taking this advantage of accessing this free course. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, then. Keep learning. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am. Have a nice day. Bye.
Have a nice day, you too, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.